Really, it's cool seeing those. Like, yeah, it's good.
Me and Christian kind of woke up where I think it was like one of the towards the end, and we were feeling worse for wear, should we say, from the night before, and we wandered, the two of us, just like, and it started raining, and but we couldn't really, because we were not exactly a great mental state. We carried on walking. We ended up being at the museum and then the aquarium. It's like two dudes just walking around like drunkards. Like, that fish, man. Cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then we took the boat back. It was like a weird day.
Like a little like fan daydream. Like, does that happen?
Yeah. But,
To be old hands.
it's kind of fun because the aquarium was kind of cool.
Shailene, we go to the farmer's market sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They have a good farmer's market.
Green City. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Question for sort of all of you. When you during production or even now, was there a sense of pressure sort of playing these characters and knowing you're sort of answerable to the fans of the books?
No. I mean, I feel like the second that you try and, if I were to try and, create Trish the way that you pictured her, the way he imagined her, the way that she imagined her, would become a clustered mess of a human. And so I think for me it was really about just acknowledging my own intuition as far as who I thought she was. And that was the only way that made sense to me, to bring full authenticity to the character and be 100% truthful instead of trying to mentalize or think about it. You don't ever want to overthink, because then it seems like a preconceived character versus somebody who could actually exist in real life.
Yeah, you have to make your own choices, because that's your job essentially. You have to go with your instincts and play the character how you think it should be played by you.
Yeah, it's not catching on.
You guys did a lot of green screen work. What was it like seeing the effects kind of filled in, because they were amazing, and the Chicago that they designed was amazing. So when you first saw that, what was it like to see that filled in?
Pretty epic. I mean, that mirror scene in the beginning, that was something that special effects worked on for like 2 years, a year prior to filming, and then this entire year after filming. And when we actually, it was the last 4 days of the film, so it was just me in a room the size of a football field, of green walls and green stadium lighting. It felt like we were rock stars on stage, and then a green floor. And we were there for 4 days, and you start to lose your mind after a few hours of just being surrounded by green. And so to see it come to fruition was really neat, and I think they did a really good job. I mean, we had to film every single angle, so all of those different trisses we actually had to film. And it was very mathematical the way they taped it out on the floor. So it's very interesting to sort of see the process behind green screen, behind CGI, because it's very different from working with another actor. It's almost like you have to be a child again and use your imagination, because when you're with an actor, you're just simply reacting. But when you're by yourself with a green screen, you have to imagine a scenario, and you have to really put yourself in that place and not be afraid to make a fool of yourself, because everyone's looking at you in this bare ass room doing really bizarre things.
No, that's good. She already had it. We'll get back.
Well, I'm Cicero School with one newspaper, Spanish newspaper. So, as you know, we are half times all over the world now. But my question is for Veronica. What do you think that is going to be the most exciting part of being from Chicago and portraying Chicago? You as a Chicagoan, now you're one of the kind of idols or milestones from the city. So you're kind of the ambassador from Chicago?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if they voted for someone to represent them, it wouldn't be me. But I mean, I love